Hi everybody. So we are going to show you the interior of the van today, and it's kind of bittersweet because it's Nani and I. As you guys know from the last video, Bentley died on March 30th, and thank you all for the wonderful well wishes and support for Bentley and me and Nani. And I'm excited today to finally get to show you the video. It's our first time, mine and Nani's, to be camping alone without Bentley. So it feels really weird to be showing you the van with only 1/3 of the, or 2/3 of the inhabitants, but it's all good. Before I show you the interior, I'm going to show you a clip that I shot on, she won't quit licking me, she's been so nervous. I'm going to show you a clip that I shot on the 25th. It's where I was symptomatic one morning from my brain injury, and my friend Sue Ann that I'm camping with reminded me that I want to be able to show you guys what those days look like as well as the good days. And so I'm going to show you that video, and it was shot on March 25th. 2 days later Nani got sick, and 3 days later Bentley died. So it's been a tumultuous time, and plus they had their surgery while in Texas, and you're going to get to see a video of that. And because Sue Ann and I had to take the stitches out in the field, part of van dwelling and life on the road. But I also want to show you that video later on to honor the people that took such good care of my fur babies. So I'm going to show you a clip that has TBI moments in it. Bear with me through that, and then we'll come back and see the interior of the van. Hi everybody. So before you see my van interior, I wanted you to see why it's so important to me. And I have had a very rough morning. Well, actually, it's one of those mornings I don't understand. I got up and was able to put my screens up and even some shade cloths over my doors, and then my brain just kind of quit functioning. I tried to have breakfast, and I scooped out my coffee, and I scooped out the count that I do for Nani when I'm feeding her. And then so I had to take some out because it's 2 scoops, not 5. And then I got out a package of onion soup mix and put it in my bowl instead of oatmeal. And I was determined to keep on keeping on. And so I then when I poured my hot water into my coffee, it spilled. So here it is after 12 noon, and I just finished breakfast, and my friend Sue Ann reminded me that if I'm going to show you guys what TBI looks like, that I need to do that today. And she suggested I sit here and share my morning with you, and also what I shared with her, and that is that I watched my friend Carolyn's video last night about her plans on YouTube, and I'm still weepy about it this morning, not because it's a bad video or anything weepy about that video, but to tell you what this van means to me. You have to remember that in 2015, at the end of 2015, my friend and trustee Leslie took me to lunch, and she said, "Sweetheart, if there ever was a time to do a bucket list, it's now." And so that's how we decided to get me a van instead of me giving up my dogs or going into a nursing home. And so and then you all know that fast forward, and you know, I needed more in the van than I had, and you guys have given me a great van, and I'm so excited for you to see that in a little bit. But when I first started out, I naively thought that I would come out here and be in the wilderness and in the peace and quiet and do nothing but write. You know, I'm an author, and I have one book out thanks to Angelique at Write for Healing, who was my TBI coach and writing mentor to keep me on track after my surgery, to not give up my dream of writing, and we accomplished that. And so then I thought I would come out here in my van and just be in remote areas in the quiet and write, and it didn't quite turn out like that. Van living was a little bit harder than I thought it was going to be and more time consuming. And so now I'll fast forward and I have this wonderful van, and my hope has been to come out here, and I want to do three things, and three things only, and it calls to my heart. And that is my YouTube, to stay connected and have a voice through YouTube, and to write on my blog, and to hopefully write more books and have them published. And that's all I care about. Not that I don't care about my friends and family and of course my fur babies. I don't mean that. But I mean, for me to do, that's all I care about. And I watched Carolyn's video last night. I'm sorry. And I realized that I can't even make coffee some mornings. My dream may not ever happen. And I celebrate that it happens for other people, and especially my friend Carolyn. I know she's going to be a success. But it's really, I think all TBI thrivers go through grieving of the loss of who we used to be and accepting who we are. And it's not easy some days. And after seeing that video last night, and then having a hard morning this morning, it just is hitting me square between the eyes. No pun intended about my brain injury. But my friend Sue Ann and I sat down and we came up with some strategies that I hope will work, so that I can continue to write and maybe do a little bit on the blog and maintain this YouTube channel that's so important to me, and pick up the pace again on it. And we're just going to do it in small chunks. We came up with, oh shoot, I can't remember. Oh, I got it. We came up with blog blurbs. So my blog posts aren't going to be like what I usually have done. They're going to be blog blurbs. That's hard to say. And I've set a reminder now on my phone to remind me, because I can't tell you how many nights I'll lay down at night and I go, oh shoot, I just forgot. And so hopefully my phone will remind me now, and I'll do a blog blurb, which will be easy, and hopefully easy and not as time consuming. And on days when I can't make coffee, I might not can do a blurb, but I can do something. And I've got some other videos already done and ready to go, and so hopefully I'll stay up with the YouTube, and my dreams won't go up in smoke. And none of it would be possible if I didn't have this van that you guys have given me. That's all I want to do. Write, blog, and YouTube. And you've given me that chance. I'll do it for as long as I can. I hope you enjoy my palace on wheels. Fancy Free is so awesome. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, contributors. Thank you, YouTube viewers. Thank you, my friends and my family and my tribe. Thank you. Okay, so enough of that yucky stuff. Here is the front of my van, and I'm so excited to show you this. So the camera is back by the bed. So this is what the front of the van looks like from the back there. I have this curtain up just to help with the backlighting for the video. I have this wonderful swivel chair now, and again, watch for the Monday build out series to see the details on it. And we got covers for them, such nice covers, because it had holes in it, and springs was coming out, the foaming was coming out, and you'll see pictures of all of that. But so now I have these nice, wonderful seats. This one swivels, and it used to be Bentley's throne, so it feels odd to be sitting in it, but I'm very grateful for that. And this is my fridge. It's a trucker's fridge. The information on it will be in the description as well. And I normally have baskets that sit up here that hold my bread and snacks and stuff like that, but I wanted you to see Brian's handiwork, so I took that down, and this wonderful ledge just holds all that in place while I travel. And I'll show you this in more detail, but this over here is my closets. So this is the wonderful front of my new and improved fancy-free rolling palace. Isn't it great? So this is what the back of my van looks like. My bed's behind me, and so now the camera is in the front of the van. Here is my fridge, and my utensils and dishes and things like that go behind here. And up on top, of course, is my stove and just a countertop. And over here on these cabinets this first one is where I put my linens and get to hang my coats now. They used to be on a wall that was behind the passenger chair, and now they're in there all nice and neat. And also that's where I store my heater when I'm not using it, and I'll show you a picture of how I hang it and use it. I've gone to the green bottles instead of the large tanks, not only for storage but for ease, but also I don't need as much heat with this wonderful insulation that I now have with my van upgrades. I run the heater for just a little bit, even in 20 and 30 degree weather, and with my blankets on the doors and everything, I'm toasty warm all night long, so it's just wonderful. And then these two doors are my just my closets, my where I keep my clothes and my toiletries and things like that. And if you guys are interested in seeing how I organize things and what my essentials are and what storage bins and everything I use, let me know in the comments, and maybe that's a video I'll do if you're interested in it. But this is what the back of my van looks like, and can you see that square that's up there? It covers the vent that the fan and the vent for cold weather, because it's been getting down into the 20s and 30s here where we're camping right now, and I'm gonna have to find a different fastening mechanism for that, but right now I'm using just a Velcro on both, and but I just love it. It all looks so pretty. So we'll go around to the back now, and I'll show you more of the bed and my storage behind it. So this is the back of the van with the doors open, and by the way, check out the awesome doors. Aren't they great? Got that idea from my friends Jim and Shannon, and then Brian, of course, helped me execute that. So there you go, the interior of the new and improved fancy-free My Rolling Palace that I am so very grateful for. Not so much the flies, but fancy-free for sure. And thank you guys for giving her to me, and thank you, Brian, for all the hard work. I'm so grateful. And I didn't get to show you the solar array. It's 400 watts, and here's a picture, and it is the two sides run in parallel, and the whole system is set up in series, and I have no idea what that means. You would have to ask Brian if you ever get to meet him, and if you have specific questions, I'll try to find out. But it runs through my MPPT inverter that here's a picture of, and it all just keeps me rolling and out here and enjoying this life and healing and out of a nursing home, which was the whole goal to start with. So I'm so grateful. Be sure to watch for the van build out series. Bye. See you down the road. Would you look and see if I'm even on camera? I think I am.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So there you go. The interior of flies.
Squeaky chair.
How was that?